Good evening and welcome to another episode of Brewskis or Broskis Unfiltered. Gotta get the unfiltered in. But I haven't got us before we even come on the air. You gotta get the unfiltered in. I don't know why he cares about it. Anyway, welcome to our show. It's a Friday night. There's only one place to be.
It's Friday then.
Or Saturdays for you, because you don't put this on until Saturday afternoon. But yeah. Thank you for listening to another episode. We've got a carry on of last week, because a carryover of last week, because let's be honest, I didn't feel very well at all, to be honest.
It was a quite short episode last week. I think it was only about an hour and a half, but it was enough on it. We just had to get one in, squeeze one in.
So we've got today Tang, clang from the over to Milkshake IPA and Marty's favourite 2x2 Brew Snake Eyes Pale, the weakest of them all.
Why was that my favourite?
Artwork by Lehevo Art.
I think
you picked it. You picked it. That's why.
The camera's pretty good design, like. And obviously, I've still got Ripple Twister to drink, which I'll drink.
I've already tanned that in.
I know. I might give it a go now while you're still drinking your Peroni.
So, a couple of things we'll discuss a bit about the world and things like as usual. Afghanistan. Let's keep that one out of this here, because I'm not happy with what's happening over there.
I feel like we started that conversation last week and then quickly shimmied off it.
Yeah, we'll keep away from it.
It's not like us to be like that.
I might get a bit too hot under the collar about it. That's why. So
fair enough.
Stay away from it. Marty swam with the sharks. When I say the shark, I'm sure it was the Labrador of sharks.
And I've survived. I tell you what, though,
mate, I would not be surprised. I would have been more surprised if you died when I saw the fucker. It was from the way with a fucking smile on his face. Like
one of the sharks, he was proper happy. Like, it was funny though.
Okay, when they caught the picture of him swimming away, he's got a right grin on his face. Like, it's fucking like your best mate. Looks like you took a bit of chum in the fucking pool for him.
I'll quickly see if I can see one more time. But I swear to God, man, that shark, literally, it was in the tank. And then it swam towards us, and I was like, whoa. So it swam out, and I was like, to Christine and the kids outside, I was like, see it, it's just there. And as I looked up, it was literally right back in front. I was like, oh my God. But he was there. Hopefully the cameras can pick it up.
Mate, even if you can see his fucking mouth, how happy it is.
He was absolutely smiling with that shot there.
Okay, now with Dave looked like that's fucking hell, it's like his best mate, in it.
He wasn't fucking happy though, he was a little gone berserk. And then obviously I've been getting a lot of chat about me beard being in the ponytail as well.
Oh yeah, we had a bit of chat about that. Me and Dave said he looked like a right knob.
Like the wifey said that the fish and the sharks would have not as much,
still did it.
Not as much the sharks, but the fish, like the attack when they're floating up, when the beads and hairs is floating about. So I was like, whoa. And
it's fucking fortunate about your hair then, wasn't it? That wouldn't fucking float about.
Good job we had the hats on. Yeah, it was mad. It was class. Like, best thing I've ever done. I can't wait to go actually scuba diving in the sea next year on all the fingers crossed.
Oh, we've Sid 2 tanks.
Sid 2 tanks, aye. I was like,
I've been diving for 50 years. Fucking get grip, Sid. No one gives a shit.
Cannot wait. I guess he just cannot wait to get the story about him being all these places, scuba diving and stuff. I'm like, well, of course you would. You're like military.
What was Sid in?
I don't know.
Boys Brigade.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tambourine Corps.
Best reserves.
Fucking 4th reserves.
I don't know, something they would, but Dennis would so, but I kind of wait to go out go and swim in them or proper big style. Turtles.
Ripple Twister.
Nipple Twister. It's alright. It's alright.
It's probably one of the better raspberry ones I've had.
I just don't think it's that strong. Like the taste of raspberry, not overpowering. Although gets a 5 on the raspberry, but I didn't really know.
Well, raspberry ripple ice cream's not like overpowering raspberry, is it?
Quite sweet. It is quite a sweet drink. Pardon me, but I was just expected to be a bit more of a kick. Like the rhubarb one, that was pure rhubarb.
Tremendous rhubarb custard all the way.
Oh, it's classic.
Sweet.
Unbelievable it was.
I'm sure Neil, my managers, went out and bought some today.
Has he?
He was like, it's my day off. And I'm off all weekend or something, he said. So I'm gonna me and the boys having like a party or something. I'm going there and getting some IPAs that you've recommended.
Well, after our chat last week about getting the sponsor code or promotion code from Port Bierhaus in town, I messaged him during the week. Did you see?
Aye.
Getting us a Dizzy code sorted, so I was buzzing with that one.
Yeah.
Little promotional code for us. So I said to him, I was like, look, I didn't care about getting any revenue for us. I just want a code that we can give to our viewers and listeners.
And get you some revenue.
Aye.
Right. So we skirted out with the Sharks. Marty was bawling his eye. I heard the tank was empty before you went in.
Here we go. I wondered how long it was going to be.
I heard that they went, oh, could you just have a bit of... They went, right, empty the tank, the cry is coming.
Yeah, tell you what though, so there was me, another fella, and his missus. They were doing it together at the same time as me. And we're in a little practice tank, just dipping your head underwater with apparatus on so you can learn feel like breathing underwater with it on. And she kept freaking out. So they had to try and lay flat to see what you were like in the water and stuff. And she couldn't eat, so they had to say, look, you're gonna have to fuck off. And they only let her in a little bit, like the shallow end of the pool in the tank. Little mug.
That's it. At the end there, they didn't want to be freaking out in the fucking tank with the fish and that, did they?
That's it. I kept laughing me back off me. So they said there was these big white fish, and I told you they were just staring us out all the time. And one time in bank camp, he come in there, he just staring us out, and then he's bit the foot of me goggles, and I had obviously the apparatus in my mouth, the tank, and I just burst out laughing, and then he spat it out, and all the bubbles were going all over, and the shark was like, what's going on there? The fish were bobbing away, shit, best get this back in my mouth here. But it was funny though, it was class. I loved it.
Good. So what's next? Bomb disposal? Is that what you're getting your next?
I need to see what Christina's got lined up for us to try and kill us next. Because
you got fucking no rope bungee jumping.
But I was telling you, when we was getting all the stuff on, he's like, "Oh, what you doing this for? Was it bought as a present?" I was like, "Yeah, my wife bought us it for my birthday last year, but obviously COVID came about, couldn't do it then." He's like, "Oh," I was like, "It's that's a nice present." I was like, "Aye, but the year before she bought us skydiving for my birthday or anniversary and all." He went, "She trying to kill you?" I was like, "Think so." That's what me and the boys say.
I've been saying it for years. She's trying to get rid of you.
I was like, "Good job, I've got life insurance now."
Fuck, I'd be cancelling at me, getting out of me if you're trying to kill us.
Cancel it before guaranteeing one.
Aye. I'm pretty sure if you die of fucking skydiving or something, it's void anyway because you fucking.
It's an adrenaline sport.
Aye.
You've got to check.
You're putting yourself at unnecessary risks, aren't you?
You've got to check with a lot of people for stuff like that. But this one, I wasn't not that asked about. But I was class. I enjoyed it. But I said to him, the next thing I want to do. What else? I want to do next. I want to drive a Aston Martin.
Maybe I just could pass your test and drive a normal car to begin with, mate.
Nah, I want to drive. I don't care about driving a normal car. I want to drive an Aston Martin.
Can you drive on a track day if you haven't got a license?
Yes, you don't need a license for track days.
I hope you install it. That would be mint. All the shit that you talk about how good of a driver you are.
You wouldn't see it, would you? I just wouldn't post it if I stole it.
Mate, I reckon I'd beat you in a race.
I don't know. I'm going to say you probably would.
Damn right I would.
I know. I don't drive.
Talking about racing, like I'm gonna go on kudos to the Formula One because that Alonso fucking head cam is absolutely fantastic.
But to be honest, it's kudos for Formula One to even get any cars around the track. Because did you see it yesterday?
Aye.
Whoa, it looked like a tsunami coming down Eau Rouge.
Mate, well, fucking there's been a few spins and crashes today, haven't there?
That's one of Max was the last one, wasn't he? End of practice 3.
Aye, then practice 2 and Charles Leclerc was before that one, he.
Aye, 2 practice 2, aye, sorry, aye. Practice 3 as well.
Aye.
But I think I was watching the because I just had on the stick today, so I was watching the is it the F3?
Yes.
I was watching them and all today, and like they were decent, like they were going full on racing for that. So, pardon me.
I like F2 and F3. Like if I went to a race weekend, I'd definitely watch them as well.
Yeah, same. I would, like if I'm paying all that money for the ticket as well, like I'd definitely get my money's worth. But I think it's actually quite decent.
It is. I'm
just seeing what Yuri Plum's just put in there. Doesn't get any easier for Steve Bruce. His first opponent, Ronaldo. You know he's going to play on Sunday because that's when it will be. When it'll be Sunday.
Paddy Power. I can just see it. Ronaldo stand. It's a 90th minute. Man United Liverpool 0-0. Ronaldo comes on. They get a free kick. 91st minute. He stands there, proud over the ball, hits it and launches it into orbit. 0-0.
That would be a Paddy Power tweet and a half. That wouldn't it?
Well, that's what I tweeted. And imagine if it comes true on 91st minute.
Ronaldo
orbits it. Well, I called you a fucking bet last week, didn't I?
No, I had a good bet last week.
Bollocks, bag of shite. Have you seen Sky Bet treble this week?
Villa, West Ham, and I put it on. I can't remember
Leicester.
Who it was. I think I put it on.
I don't know. Well, West Ham will win. Then fucking. I think West Ham's going to be one of the teams of the season.
Leicester, West Ham, and Aston Villa. I went for it. Like,
who's Villa playing? Brentford, Norwich.
Sky Bet have it.
Yeah.
They have one on Ronaldo to be top goal scorer 7-1. Went for that as well.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, he's gonna take penalties away from Fernandez. Like 100%, he'd be penalty duty now. So Fernandez is not going to score the goals he's going to score. He's going to take free kicks away from him.
Rumble in Portugal. I still didn't think he'd be top scorer.
Well, I reckon he still scored 20 goals this season.
Oh, I think he scored 20 goals, but I don't think he'd be top scorer. Big Rom.
Big Rom's got a good. Did you see him bully Arsenal for that goal?
Oh, mate.
Like,
I think Pablo Mari's still having nightmares about him.
Like, what good it was. Like, obviously, he bullied him off the ball, played out wide. But then his speed as well. He's got good speed. I never realised.
Rom's now the complete striker.
I think so. Like, I think he needed that time away from England to build his confidence up.
Well, to be honest with you, even at Man United, he weren't a bad striker. He still banged goals in. It just he had a bad touch. He still got the bad touch, and everyone looks at it. But if you get him in the box and he fucking buries him like he does, he gives a shit about his touch.
That's it. Yeah. He was great. He played great. Like even for the second goal, obviously he got cleaned out into the box, which then fell through to James.
Well, that's it. The humdinger this weekend. Chelsea, Liverpool. I think there'll be goals in that fucker.
Oh, it's a battle, isn't it? It's Big Verd against Big Rom.
Aye.
I'm unpopular opinion, but I don't think Big Verd is as good as what everybody cracks him up to be.
Well, not now. He fucking was like out Darren the first game back, chicken necking why.
I was.
Chasing the ball.
I didn't even think it was before then. Like people make all these stats saying, "Oh, he's never been dribbled past and stuff," but I watched loads of people dribble past him.
I never been dribbled past. But what counts as a dribble these days?
I know, ridiculous. Well, look at League, our league. Gooch most like creative player in the league. On 40
he's fucking shit.
And that's what
I hate him.
I don't know what's going on with him.
Like I was speaking with Dave today, and he was like, "I know," and Gooch, we need to get rid of him. He goes, a lot of people like Gooch on. No, that's the problem. Like he just fucking his head down, fucking headless chicken.
Like I couldn't believe in the first half on Saturday last week. Come off the line, ends up getting a bit of luck and down past his player, but then he's looking to put on his left foot where he could just roll it across the box for like Stuart was there for a tap in, somebody else was behind him for a tap in. I was like, and then he fucking puts a shot like in the crowd or something. I was like, you little bastard.
It was when he ran back and fouled the guy. It was a foul. Everyone could see it was a foul. He didn't get the ball, and he's arguing with the ref and gets a yellow card. Talks himself into a yellow card.
That's it. Like I don't understand like why players think they'll get away because they won't.
What he's give the free kick? What you think you're going to change your mind? Do you think it's like a debate now?
Like it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, but let's just put some respect. All we already do, but let's put some respect on Luke 19's name. The guy guns down in the 90th minute, dislocates his shoulder, or no, about 85 minutes or something, dislocates his shoulder, pops it out of place, guns to the touchline because we've used all our subs. They put it back into place. And he runs back on the pitch and finishes the game with a dislocated shoulder. Like, absolutely, what a fucking ledge.
Loads of people's done that, man.
And I thought, like, the way he went down, like, he went down.
The same thing is, like, it's all right when you're a footballer, dislocated shoulder is not really a big problem, is it? Compared to likes of basketball, for an example, or rugby.
But I just think, like, what a guy, man. He was an absolute true.
Oh, 09's a legend. I bet you gutted you missed him.
Ollie was devastated. Like,
why is Ollie not gone tomorrow?
They're gone out somewhere. They're gone to somewhere. I don't know where they're gone.
What, he'd rather gone there than the football?
I don't think there's a choice. I think Christine is tatting him.
Well, just say I'm tatting him.
It's fine. I don't really care. I mean,
they probably can go to the fucking Vic.
I mean, they didn't have to get in the toilet every 5 minutes with him.
Oh, is he bad, is he?
Once he starts, he's a nightmare. Last week I was like,
now what, does he break his seal already? Does he?
I was like, Sweaty, tackling the toilet. I'm watching the game. Sweaty took all the time.
Sweaty's reacting.
Just tap him. Do your job.
Does she have a red jacket on?
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Sweaty always has a red jacket on.
She always has that red jacket. She did in the summer, didn't she? When sweating.
It was absolutely beefing outside, and Sweaty's there in that fucking jacket.
No, she had a white one on. White jacket on this week.
Fucking hell, you're mixing it up.
I think so. Aye, Sweaty cower.
Right, you need done that, boy.
Are you talking like?
I could crack this bottle of Corona open, like.
I've not got that much left, to be honest. So I've only got like a mouthful.
Oh, I've got the bottle opening here as shit house.
Right, I'll just drink this. I've only got a mouthful, so then I'll just drink this. But tough game tomorrow. Wigan.
It's a yardstick, I think.
I think it'll be
a yardstick of where we're at.
Definitely. I think beat these tomorrow, and it's good intent for the league because these are going to be up there this year, Wickham. Remember the last time we played Wickham when we were singing "I Can Fem with Your Tits Offside."
Yeah.
Unbelievable banter that, and he was buzzing and all. Though he was absolutely buzzing. He was.
Aye.
Well, that was class. Like
I think he's class at Fenway.
I think he's mint.
Always up for a joke and that, isn't he?
He's like 09, like he's such a fan favourite and all, and he loves it.
09 came from Wickham, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. that was the first game like he played for us against Wickham. It was the first that season was his. No, it wasn't. He's been with us for a few years now. Actually, what am I talking about?
Yeah. His first game for us, it was the first game against Charlton. He had a shocker, didn't he?
Was the championship, wasn't it? We played in the championship for us?
No. He never played in the championship with us. No, he come to us when we went to League One.
Oh yeah. He had a mad game, like because they tried to play him in an attacking midfield role, which is not what it wasn't.
Well, that's what he used. But that's what he used to play at Wickham. But it's a different league. It was a bigger league. You know what I mean? And I always think Luke 09 hasn't got the pace to play the attacking midfield role.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's excellent in the midfield with either Dan Neil, Corey Evans, and Embleton. three out of the four of them, that's a class midfield.
I think, well, you even put Pritchard in the middle as well, because like,
Aye, but I'd rather have Pritchard a bit further forward,
like on Saturday he was
instead of Gooch.
He was outstanding on Saturday. Pritchard, he just wanted to be on the ball. He wanted to make things happen. He wanted to go forward every time he got the ball. Class.
Tell you what, man, can O'Brien's fucking put a few
I know that.
in. Like, maybe he might be fucking give him a chance on Saturday instead of Gooch.
Shouldn't drop him. Like,
no,
Blackpool's in our league, so it's not like the
not Blackpool's in the Championship.
Sorry. Not like the weekend team that went for it and all. So
I know. I didn't really like Dazza O'Brien, but hey, if you bang that trick and you got to play him the next game, you can't just drop him.
I think the thing with O'Brien, like, he just makes unnecessary runs. Like he knacks himself by running about all the time.
Aye,
but then the lump at forward,
let it come to you.
The lump at forward from him and chasing that, like, well, last season anyways, but now it's a different story. Now we want to play through the middle. So I think it'll work.
Well, that ball from Dan Neil on Tuesday to him for his first goal was absolutely fantastic.
It was a great ball.
The Blackpool keeper done the classic FIFA, give him the goal.
I get that on FIFA, me, especially when you miss it.
when you think, right, he's got to cover the near post, so I'll put it to the far post, and then he gives you the near post, but you've already done it. You're like, oh no,
doesn't that work?
What have I done?
We've all been there as well, so we can't even see it. It's absolutely disgusting.
My best mate's coming out for. We're gonna put the grill on tomorrow.
Who's that?
You were calling me best mate earlier.
Oh, you talking about Cass?
Popping out tomorrow. Gonna put the grill on. I'm going to Rees on Monday, getting the hot tub.
Where? All right, best mate.
Are you invited?
No, I'm not his best mate.
So, you're jealous? That's a pure jealousy from you, Marty.
Best mate, Cass.
What, you and Peter? Friends.
Peter's my next door neighbour.
Cass is basically my next door neighbour now.
Cass is our age. Peter's like 3 times my age, nearly.
That's worse than he's grooming you.
Nice, Cass Pete. He's been.
Never met him.
It's good, like good fella, Pete.
Never met him. He's used me season tickets.
That's what we do. But I might open a beer if you want.
Well, it's up to you. Which one do you want to go with?
We'll do yours. We'll go.
No, we're going 2 by 2 first. Leaving Mutang for dessert for being a milkshake IPA.
All right, fair enough.
So me ma, I was like, because I can't do anything that's costing me knee. I'm like, we're like, I'm gonna go on a bit of a diet, like not eat shite and that, you know what I mean? Because I weighed myself. Fortunately, I haven't put any pounds on because I haven't like been eating. But I thought, I'm not doing any fitness, so I'll have some soups and that during the day and shit. Fucking me ma, it's probably for the best. Didn't want to put a couple of pounds on. Fucking went Tuesday, Maddie a lemon drizzle cake. Fuck off with you. And she was like, just have a little sliver of it. I went, I cannot just have a little sliver of it. I'll have a little sliver, get the taste, and then go back and smash half of it in.
Then I want all of it.
Exactly. It's lovely, a lemon drizzle cake and all. Didn't really like it, but it's class.
No, I don't mind lemon drizzle, mate. Decent.
So I'm like, fucking unbelievable she is. You need to lose weight, you're a fat bastard. He's a lemon drizzle cake.
Class dollars.
Right, can. I love the can. I think it looks class. Love the snake.
Yeah, the snake's mint, like coming out with like out its mouth or its neck and everything about it, isn't it? Like the snake, it's just.
Aye, and the eyes got like 6 eyes, hasn't it?
8 eyes in it. 6 on its head, 2 on its face. 8 eyes.
Aye. Earring, and it's a couple of earrings. I didn't even realise a snake had lugs.
What a snake. What a snake.
What a guy.
What a guy. Before we pour this, just want to go back. I don't know why. I think I mind is because of the viper and the snake. But at SummerSlam, Becky Lynch returned, didn't she? And I was like, good, I'd never seen it live.
Who did she beat?
Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair was supposed to fight like either maybe or someone like that, and then she was injured or something or couldn't make it. Or not, and then Melon Money came out, so Becky Lynch just smacked her about, and then she's like, "I'll fight you." So she hit her like a rock bottom, and then that was it, done. Must be a new finisher.
That's why I didn't like WWE anymore. And I'm tending more towards AEW because the matches are fucking chronically shit now in WWE.
I think also you've got to think Becky Lynch is like being away from the ring from like 15 months, so I think that's what.
But still, like fucking, she's been training and that. You fucking give her like a fucking at least a 10-minute fucking bout.
Yeah.
Not come in one move. And Max Bianca Belair looks shit and all.
I think they're trying to say like she caught off balance or off guard with this rock bottom. It's called a manhandle slam or something like that. But like it's a rock bottom is what it is. But yeah,
AEW man, fucking Jericho coming out of Judas and the crowd singing it.
That's absolutely class.
You know what I mean? Fucking AEW man, CM Punk.
I know, I love CM Punk, mate.
Well, Wobby was saying get FIBA TV or FIBA TV or some shit like that. £4 a month for AEW pass thing. And you can just watch like WE Network it is, but it's like AEW's version on there. Fucking, you just download it onto your Fire Stick. I might get it like.
I think I will as well.
Because it's hard to find out. It's on at daft times and that, isn't it?
I never know when it's on me, so I just didn't know when to watch it.
So I might get that. It's only £4 a month. And do you know what it is as well? When I was younger, I loved the factions, fighting the factions. And you didn't really get that in WE now, do you?
Yeah.
So, like, Kenny Omega's a champion. Somebody else is a champion. And, like, Kenny Omega, and, like, them are not really... And then you got Jericho's faction, the Inner Circle versus MGF's faction. I don't know what they were called. And then I'm the on personal battle, but it's away from the title as well. So it gives more, like, meaning towards the show as well, I think. Because you got this beef going on, but it's not like the main. You've still got the main matches on that.
Yeah.
So I think I might just get it. I'll share the details with you so we can both watch it. Because it's what we do.
That's what we do.
Are you still using my Netflix?
No, we're on now because we went back to Sky, so we've got Sky's details.
All right.
But Netflix with Sky. But anyway, so we discussed now finance the other day. I think Christina and she got what speak. I was like, oh, that's what we use for like the podcast and stuff. She went, why did you pay like 15 quid a month for that? It's like, because we need it. And she's like, well, does Steve give you any money for? I was like, no, because he pays for Zoom. She's like, how much? I was like, I don't know, like 9, 10 quid or something. I was like, but
no, it's 15 as well.
I was like, it doesn't make a difference how much it is. She went, I thought Zoom's free. I was like, it is if you're a peasant, but if you need the good stuff, we've got to pay for the good stuff. And
yeah, I reckon she's one of them who puts all the bills down on the piece of paper.
100%. Even though like we already know what's coming out, but
I hate it, me. And you say she checks her bank every morning.
Oh, Christine checks her bank every morning, every morning.
Well, someone logged into my Facebook yesterday. Oh, unbelievable, Jeff! 1-0 Cheltenham, I think it is. That's who Burton's playing, isn't it? Right. So. Ball over the top. The Burton defender's backtracking, heads. It's a feeble header, like, and it drops, and it just drops, and then the fucking guy hits it. I think is it left-footed? He catches it sweetly, like, into the bottom right-hand corner. Just throwing it now. Ball over the top. Oh, it was so ball's come down and it's hit the back of the heel of the defender. I think it was very poor defending, and then he's just come out. One touch, opened it up, fucking swung the foot and straight in the bottom corner. Fantastic shot, like from. I don't know, our referee was in front of him, but anyway, 1-0 Cheltenham.
Fair enough. Unbelievable, Jeff.
Callum Wright.
Callum Wright. Well done, lad. You've earned yourself a shout out from Brewskis with the Broskis.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying before that, I went to log into Facebook this morning because I had like a message or something, and I was like, oh, and that went log in. I was like, what's going on here? So I went on what's it called? Facebook, and it said, oh, you need to log in on Safari. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went to my emails. 8 attempts to try and get into my account, and I finally got in London this morning, right? And Facebook like, oh yeah, was sent an authorization code or a number that weren't on the profile. I'm like, what? Is this for fucking real? My number's on there, my email's on there, and they're asking for a fucking code to be sent to another one to access my Facebook. I was like, that is a fucking jokes.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? It's absolutely ridiculous, but I suppose at least they did the job and stopped somebody from else logging in.
No, they're not. They logged in.
Oh.
No, what they've done was they went on Facebook and to authorize it, they'll send you a code.
Mm-hmm.
And normally it sends me email. But they went, oh no, I've lost my email. This is my contact number. So they put their contact number in. Facebook sent a code to that person's phone.
Yeah.
And then they logged in and they were like, oh, you had an unauthorized login in London. So we've shut your account, like froze it. And I was like, fucking, well, didn't send it to a number that's not on me.
That's it. Like, at least update your number in the settings before, like, you have to set anything else. Not just...
Exactly.
Matters out that.
So my personal information probably is fucking all over the joint now. Fortunately, I didn't have anything on there.
Also, next Friday we're going to see Paul Smith. I can't believe it's next week. So
podcast will be Saturday. We'll talk about Paul Smith.
Yeah. Like, I cannot wait, mate. I cannot wait.
I love him. I think he's class, mate.
I think it's fantastic. Absolutely, man. I've been watching some of his new stuff since he's gone back as well. It's been plastered about. I'm literally crying, mate. Absolutely crying.
I am. And then after that, we've got wrestling.
Well, after that, obviously that's the Friday. Then on the Tuesday, the week after, on the 7th, I'm going to see Devin Brown in the Empire as well.
Anyone cares about him, mate.
With Black Horse. And then the Saturday, we've got the Wrestling Eye.
And then the following week, we've got out. And then the week after that, we've got fucking Chiz's party.
That's it. Be class, man.
I'll tell you what, lad, we're fucking very social. That's my birthday week after that.
Class.
I didn't know my birthday was a week after Chiz's. Right, let's get this down. Can, giving it a 10.
Yeah, Can's class. Can is absolutely min. 2x2 brewing, Snake Ice Pale, 4.7%. Again, got these from Port Independent.
Very tropically, smells nice.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely massive tropical smell in that. Didn't even need either one nostril cheek, you can just smell it.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, have a look. Nice colour, nice tropical colour. What an absolute beautiful pour. I do see so myself. Oh, nice little round glass. Ooh, is that from Siren? I didn't know. Where my glass like that's gone?
Ah, tiny rebel.
Is it? Didn't we get a Siren glass like that?
I didn't. You did.
Oh, don't know where it's gone. Probably smashed that one and all. Somebody else. But anyways, pours are good.
Pours good. Still fizzing. Nice bit of head on it.
Nice smell. So the glass as well.
Nice smell.
Decent.
Nice colour.
I think it looks really nice. Nice tropical colour.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I was clinking with you. Cheers.
Oh, scratch that. I've not had a drink.
It's nice.
It is a very tropical drink. That packed of flavors, fruits.
It is.
Put off on the table.
Well, this is brewed and canned at 2x2 Brew, Unit 28, Point Pleasant Industrial Estate at Wallsend.
Oh, there you go. He's from Wallsend. I'm from Wallsend. I was singing that song at the match last week with Ollie as well.
Ollie loved it, did he? Did he look like them? Did he enjoy the match?
Ollie, he was like the first half was a bit slow, and he was getting a bit bored, and then obviously he stood up the full game and all. So it was actually the full game bar 5 minutes in the second half.
Was he standing on the seat?
On the seat, aye, standing on the seat. And then he sat down for 5 minutes, and then he stood up just before we scored, and that was it. We were nearly flinging him all over, and and all of a sudden he just found his voice and he started chanting, he started singing.
Yes.
He was got his ends at half
He'll
time.
want the season ticket.
Oh, he want one next year. At half time, took him to the bog, and like I walked past Tiz and them, and Tiz seen him under the stadium afterwards at half time. He was like, "Has your sister took your boy?" I was like, "No, he's at the toilet." He's like, "Oh, just seen you coming out." I was like, "I need the toilet." He was like, "Oh," it's like, "Is he enjoying it?" I was like, "He's loving it now." So he's absolutely chuffed. But like I said, they never got to see Luke 19, but we went into the stadium rather than going to the match. We went into the stadium to see if we can catch him like warming up and stuff, see if we can like chant him out. And he was warming up in front of us. And I was like, "Ollie, shout to Luke, shout to Luke." It's like, "No, you." I was like, "Luke, Lukey." And Ollie went, "Luke." And he turned around and Ollie went, and Luke went, and Ollie, he was fucking buzzing. He was absolutely chuffed. He couldn't believe
What
that.
did he say if he got his picture took with him about his screen on his phone?
Oh, so his wallpaper now on his screen is on his phone is him and his boys from footy, like his under 9s team. And they're all their proudest punch in the strips they are. He went, "When I get my photo taken with Luke," he went, "That's getting taken." And then put me and Luke on there.
Be gone.
Straight away, that's getting took off.
I remember years ago, I got a picture of Joe Guest. Mm-hmm. Used to be a tree stripper. Best picture I've ever had.
It's a different Joe Guest that I was thinking about. Who was that?
Who are you thinking of?
The woman comedian. Respect.
Joe Brand, that man.
Oh, that's other. But she's funny. I don't mind her. She's kind of funny.
No, this is a paid tree stripper, mate.
That would definitely be my wallpaper for him.
A blue picture somewhere of it. Glad the boy enjoyed the football.
He loved it, absolutely loved it. I said, like me and Spake saying, like, when it comes to next season, I'll ask him if he wants a ticket then, and if he does, we'll get my season ticket then, and also
just get you what's it called, the father son package. You know what I mean?
That's it. I think if you're like an extra 40 quid or something for a minus ticket, so
you just come and stand next to us anyway.
That's it. I was like, Betty was like, "We're gonna have to move." I was like, "No, fuck." I was like, "I'm not moving." I was like, "There's kids in here that like literally in nappies behind us, man." With the plans, like, we are in the family section, just a little bit further along.
We'll have to move. The kid can get a fucking scene ticket in the south stand.
It's the family section when it comes to a certain point from where we are. They're not allowed in there. Kids under like a certain age are not supposed to be there. But like I said,
really,
like because when I went to get all these season ticket last year, but obviously COVID was about and we never actually got them. Nobody got them. They said if I wanted to get him in because he's like under set age, you have to move along in the family section. I was like, "Oh, if that's what I've got to do, then I will." But I'm thinking, not going to be sitting there.
Yeah.
Mugs
there's always space next to me and Tiz.
Like it's straight in there.
Even when there isn't. I remember when there was like 2 spots and there was fucking 8 of us.
I know. I think we all squeeze in.
Tony, Rose and Daryl and that, they only fucking stand 2 rows in front of them a bit long. They're in the same rows as us.
It's absolute class, man. Like, well, the second half kicked off and Tiz wasn't up from this like underneath getting his beer. I was obviously standing with Chiz and Ash. And we're chatting away, and then I walked up and I was like, "Who the fuck are they sitting in there?" And it was like these 5 dudes sitting in like Tiz's seat. And we were like, it'd be funny when Tiz walks up and sees these. And Tiz walked up and he's like, "Is this my phone?" And he was looking about, he's like, we were like laughing, he's like, "Lads, you're in my seat." And he's like, they're like, "Oh," and then they've jumped in the road behind. It was funny as those. But Tiz was gonna shit his pants and move away.
Nah, Tiz is he wouldn't shit his pants like. I don't know if he's hard enough, but he's a scrap.
He's a scrapper.
He's from Farrer, isn't he? Oh yeah, fucking good. I've got my appointment on Thursday. I hope fucking I get in for my operation quite soon after that, so I can 6 weeks with, on crutches, and then after that I can walk. So hopefully then looking at maybe mid-October, November. Back in there. Get in there.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I hope so.
Oh, I hope so. No, class man, like absolutely, man. They're the best nights to go in when you get midweek game under the lights. Absolutely fantastic.
There's one on. Was it first Tuesday in September or something in it?
I'll have a look next week. The week after.
A week after, I think it's international next week, isn't it? I get all the Sunderland games on me fucking phone.
No, we've got a game the week after Sheffield Wednesday away. And then we have the Papa John's Cup midweek Tuesday the 5th away. Oh, with them looking at October.
Are you looking at the fucking right month here? That's October, you donut.
No. I was looking at September rather than October. Oh no, I was looking at October rather than September. Well, I did right. I looked at Sheffield Wednesday on the 4th, and then I didn't look again, did I? But then our midweek game in September is Wigan in the Carabao Cup. And then the week after, so September the 28th, we play Cheltenham at home. That's our
I think that's our first
midweek game.
Tuesday game, aye.
Because we've got Bolton at home on the Saturday, Chiz's birthday, and then 28th, Tuesday. Love it. Absolutely love it. Pardon me. So what do you think about this beer?
I like it. It's kind of your run-of-the-mill IPA, but it's done well.
Yeah, I think it's
packed with flavour, very tropical, fruity.
It is. Standard IPAs don't normally taste like as fruity as this. I think it's quite a nice taste to it.
Mm-hmm. Gives you a nice aftertaste as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's a nice drink.
I didn't know what's going on, but Jimmy Floyd was like out on the sidelines. They've got throwing. So I don't know what was going on.
Jimmy Floyd.
How the fuck we got beat up Burton is beyond me.
Yeah, I know. Like, you look at the stats, man, it just shows like stats mean nothing. If you just kind of score, you kind of score.
Oh, look at our stats on FIFA.
How we win games with like 30% possession.
And plum roll I was all the time.
I wonder if Plum's on taxis again tonight because Sauce out again.
Is sure?
Aye. I've seen her Instagram. She's poetic license or somewhere, I think she was.
Oh, Darren's out with her.
Is he? Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's the boss, Darren, Ben, Steph, Sam, and Gary are all out the couples.
Squad goals.
Well, we're going out on Sunday. Brett's at York tomorrow, but we're going out Sunday to King's Arms.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Brett, Ben's like, I'm up for it. Wolves are on at 4:30. Like, get your sell out with us, Ben. We're up on Monday, aren't we?
Love it.
I enjoy a bank holiday Sunday in August.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
It's interfering with your microphone again.
Is it? Oh,
I'm getting a zzz in my lug all the time. So out with Brett on Sunday, Darren out Paul's meeting us. Need pointing you, mate, you at work, aren't you?
I think 4, but 3.
Come out?
Probably a bit too late to be invited now.
Well, no, we're only going out like 1:30. The Wolves game doesn't kick off till 4:30.
See.
Get yourself out, man. Stop being a boring cunt.
Not had a gas, to be honest.
What a bore.
Just kind of lost.
Boring.
It is. After I've been slogging away in work, no, couldn't think of that worse than gone out.
I love it. Fucking Sunday after finishing work, getting into the town, having a few bevers with the boys. Great it is.
I think I'd just rather just chill out. Put my feet up.
Yeah, listen to Christina stories.
No, watch the match. Watch for it all. Christina probably will by then.
This one time.
She'll be out by then, man.
In Midwife Club. Yeah.
Tales of Midwife. Write it down.
Aye.
Write the book.
Oh, well, mate, if you want to be like, I'll tell Ben and Marty and Darren that you're just a boring cunt.
Tell them that. It's fine.
I think they already know. Mick would have come out.
Probably why I never got an invite to start with.
Well, we only fucking got planned yesterday.
Did it though?
I'll show you.
Time, I believe it. I'm not joking.
Where's it, Brett? Today, King's Arm Sunday, lad.
So you're lying, then it wasn't yesterday.
No, like Darren said, do you want to? He'll drive us on the what's it called on the Sunday because he's not drinking. He's on taxi duty that day. Do you want to go down the town, watch a footy and that one? And I went, I knew where he's, and then I messaged Brett. I went, Brett will probably come, but by the time I got back in and that was a bit late. So I and then Darren messaged you saying, is Brett coming out on Sunday? And, oh fucking hell, I best ring him, best message him. And
he literally messaged me at fucking like 20:09 or something this morning saying, I think you dashed for last month. I was like, fucking hell, does it? Like it's literally just gone Friday.
Yeah,
like what if what if I was still in fucking bed and like not on like work till 12 o'clock or something? Hounding us.
Then you have your phone on do not disturb like I do. Best thing ever. Oh, we got Premier Meats in the morning if you want out. Mate, done this pack. Do you know them ribeyes we had that day? Well, they do a pack where the ribeye's just a bit smaller, but you get 4 of them in the pack. I think I'm going to get that for myself, like 15 quid for 4 ribeyes.
Can I get man? Can I get man?
No. I'm going to get some of them garlic pork again.
Aye, they're nice, them garlic porks.
I think that was the best thing we had.
It was a really nice one there. I enjoyed the ones that had a bit spice to them, bit kick to them.
Yeah, them were nice as well. Mate, to be honest with you, I think all the food I got from that Premier Meats was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice food.
And I've got the gas one now. I bought the gas bottle today for 86 quid.
Whoa. I think we're saying another one to like. But it should last a while though.
Well, it's a 13 kilogram, mate. It's about a fucking year big. But it was 86 quid because you have to pay the Cala rental agreement first.
Yeah.
So you got to get, and then what happens is it's only 40 quid, and after that, when you hand them in, you get a new one for 40 quid. But you've got to rent the gas bottle of Cala, and that's 46 quid to rent. Well, let's say when you hand it in, you get your money back for that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bit like a deposit. So that was 86 quid. But mate, to be honest with you, I've still got the charcoal one. So if we're doing like a proper one, I use the charcoal, but the gas one's there because we can use the gas and then blend it on the charcoal near the end, you know what I mean? To get the smoky taste and that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes with chicken and stuff and pork, it takes ages to cook them. On the like beef burgers and fucking steaks, sorry, because you can fucking eat them raw anyway. But chicken and pork, you got to cook them through. So I think it'll be all right on the gas and then fling them on the fucking charcoal.
Definitely.
It's fucking huge and all, like.
Decent size.
But there you go. So I built that today. Fucking killed me knee doing it. However, it wasn't actually that hard to build. To be honest, the only problem is you have to get underneath the fucking thing. You know what I mean? The screw. But the gas and all the fucking gas things and that were already like built in. So what you done, you just got the top of the barbecue and just grilling. You just put it on the stand what you built. 2 doors on it.
Absolutely laughing.
I am so being a bit of a hectic day for me, like. Done 4 hours overtime this morning.
Yeah.
It's because of not getting my bonus next month, innit?
That's what I said to you, innit? That's what I said. At least you're getting the one bonus in when you do 4 hours. It's effectively
4 hours. I'm getting
8 hours.
Like what I would get from my bonus, innit?
Yeah, it's one bonus, aye.
So I got that in. 8 till 12, get out of the way. I'm like, I'll just get this fucker out of the way.
When I do overtime, I always do early as possible, get out of the way if it's done.
Aye, same. And then I've got, I don't mind doing it on my 4-day weekend if it's there because I'm off the Saturday, Sunday, Monday still. And I'm only really in 4 hours, so I've still got from 12 o'clock on the Friday. So in my eyes, I'm not. What would I do between 8 and 12 on that Friday anyway? Gonk, probably.
Like get up and get ready, and then by the time like it's done, time to go, whatever you do.
Mm-hmm. So I don't mind doing it on my 4-day weekend, but I'll not be doing any fucking during weekdays and shit like that.
No. I think I had overtime in like last week. I had it in for maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I did like 1 hour or something on Thursday or the Wednesday, and then fuck the rest off. Like nah, no more. That's enough.
Nah, I know. Like I done it, got through it, and then I was like, right, that's me done for 2 months. Because I've got to do it again.
That's it. Well, I've did the split shifts like yesterday, the day before, and I'm doing one on Tuesday, and then obviously that like 120 quid extra on top of your wage. Like next month, that covers like all my bonuses and all my deductions for like max, etc. So laughing.
See, the problem is I can't do it. Like my contract is I can't work until after 6 o'clock.
And do when it's overtime though, because that's like overtime you can do any shift you want because it's
no, but I mean like if I was to a split.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But overtime, like obviously it's your choice, but the split, then I'll be gone against my contract, and then we could say, oh well, he doesn't really give a shit about his contract. Let's just pull him after 6 o'clock anyway.
Do you know what I was asking you yesterday about like the days, the sick pay and stuff like that? Because work deducted 2 days sick offers, like 140 odd quid. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? So I messaged Tyson saying, Tyson, yesterday, or was it this morning? First thing, I was like, look, what's the crack with sick days then on like stages, etc. Because I've been 2 days deducted, one paid sick for the 23rd and 23rd and 24th for last month. Like it might be right, but if it isn't, then I'm 2 days down. He messaged back like early on saying, I've sorted it out for you, and I did put them in as in paid when you return to work, but for some reason they just haven't paid you, so they'll get on next month's pay. Thinking, could you didn't need that money then, would it?
I know what it is. It's because you could be on stage 5, but how many days stage 3, but how many days you've had sick in the year, you get paid. So like you have like say if you go, you can get paid 8 days, I think, sick. So for an example, you could have 5 occasions of 1 day, and then you go on to stage 1, but you still got 3 days of sick pay left. So you can still get paid it while you're on that stage. However, and then you might have them, let's say 3 days, 3 occasions on stage, and then you're on stage 2, but then let's say that, and then you're on stage 2, but let's say the first sick ones are now dropping off, so then you would still get paid the sick days. And so it's in the year. So let's say it's hard when I'm explaining now. It probably sounds like absolute gibberish, but if I showed you, like written down, showed you.
I get it. I get it. Which I thought when I seen get me deductions, I was thinking, sure, I'm supposed to get paid for them. So that's when I messaged him. Like, if I didn't think I was going to get paid, I wouldn't have bothered. But I think I'm sure that's done wrong. He's like, they should have been paid. So like there you go. I've made fucking 120 quid bonus from doing split shifts, getting 140 quid put back on that they've robbed us of.
Did. And you call me Mr. Moneybags?
Fucking balling next month.
You will be when Christina tax her deductions.
Hey man,
not balling.
She was talking about the other day, right? So everyone Skaggy, she was saying on NHSP shifts where they do pick up overtime, said if she does a late shift on a Sunday, they get paid like 400 quid for this 1 day's work. I was like, it's absolutely... I'm
surprised she didn't work every Sunday.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, well, I said because she hasn't got her NHP sorted or not as a band 6. It was only for when she was on a band 5, so you kind of dig Sunday's on a band 5, so it needs sorting out so she can do it. It's like you'll be working every fucking Sunday night to get that. Like it's like, oh no,
I've never met someone so greedy.
Sorry, it was like 300 quid. It was not 400 because I was thinking it's nearly my monthly wage in 4 shifts that you'll be picking up. Like you will be doing them shifts every Sunday.
Nah, 5 fucking shifts you got to do to pick up our wage.
But no, we only get paid like 1,500 quid.
Yeah, but only 4 freezers, fucking 1,200.
And that's why I said nearly my monthly wage. I've said.
I'm saying if she has 5
I know,
shifts,
but
then it would be. If there's 5 Sundays in the month, then she is more than
that's
us.
why I said nearly.
And she'll be dating them. Even though you're saying you will be dating them, you know she'll be dating them anyway, even if you said you didn't have to.
Well, what was the other day, man? She was on annual leave all this week, and they asked her to guarantee a shift like today, and she was like, "I'll guarantee it." I was like, "Why would you do that?" She was like, "Cause I'll get my holiday back." I was like, "But so she would, but I'm getting paid and get my holiday back." I was like, "Aye, but that's only because you're doing a day's work." I was like, "She's like, no, but I'm getting my day's holiday back." I was like, "Yeah, because you're doing a day's normal work, so they kind of tack holiday pay and give you pay for normal day."
Like, not get it.
I was like, "What are you not getting? You're not getting anything extra with this. You're just getting a day's payout."
Like if they said to me, "Oh, you're on your annual leave, can you come do the shift?" I'll be like, £200 sweetener.
We cannot. It's impossible for us to annual leave on a overtime on a day off.
No, I mean like if I work for NHS and they said, "Oh, we'll give you the holiday day back, and can you come in and work the shift?" I'll be like, £200 sweetener.
I said that I need something like Rand when he was trying to say a day overtime. I was like, "Look, 160 quid wouldn't even be enough for me to give up my 4 o'clock finish on the Friday night for an 8 o'clock finish."
Exactly.
Like, not a chance. Mugs game that.
Well, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10.
I agree. I'd take that. I'd be happy with that. I think it's nice fruity drink.
I think it was about £4, wasn't it?
Honestly, I can't remember.
I think it was about £4. I'd pay £4 for that again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be disappointed in it. Nice drink, really nice drink.
I've given the price at 8.5 as well, so it's got 10, 10, 8.5, 8.5 from me. What about you?
I'll agree with the scores. I'll agree with all the scores.
So let's say 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10.
So there you go. 2x2 Brewing, Snake Eyes Pale. 9 out of 10.
Good drink. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Now to the creme de la menthe.
Now to the creme de la creme.
We've got the Wu-Tang Clan. I like how the cows are like gangsters as well. Look like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, the RGs on there. The great can actually. This bottom one. It looks like it's got a mullet.
It's on here. It says hoppy and sweet.
There's a can that's got like a duck's hat on back and front. That's so clock, isn't it?
So I like the can.
I think the can's
I liked all the cans from Brew York, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we were saying this the other week, weren't we? Brew York have gotten really good for all the cans.
Yeah, definitely.
They're all very appealing cans. I'd buy every can I've seen from Brew York hasn't disappointed.
This one though is not vegan friendly. It is vegetarian friendly, but it's not vegan friendly. So if you're a vegan, you're shit out of luck.
I'm gonna try this one.
Or if you want to become a vegan, try it.
And if you do, you need to follow our page.
We'll get you full time.
Yes. Oh, was I telling you the other day that Instagram and I want to do the swipe up for everybody now, rather than just 10,000 followers, which I think is decent.
It is.
I don't think you should have to be penalised because you haven't got a 10,000 followers to have a swipe up link. I think that was bad crack. But yeah, good when that comes about.
Definitely. So let's get this motherfucker poured. Motherfuckers. The new town. Oh, 10 out of 10. Can.
Yeah, definitely. I can't even go with me after them 2 drinks after chugging them. Wow.
Any smell, does it?
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Can I just not smell something? But like odorless.
Let's get a pour on the wall.
I was expecting it to look darker, to be honest, from the pour.
I was expecting it to look lighter because I was expecting like a milk.
I was expecting like a chocolate milkshake for some reason. But you didn't want to see that pour. That was a horrible pour by me. What's gone for it?
Oh, let's see it.
Nah.
No, you can't do it, mate. Show it.
I've frozen, my screen's froze.
No, you're not. Your lips are still moving. That's why you're lying.
It was a horrible
fruity port.
It's not even all of it either. It's not even all of it.
Gabe Gibson sent us a picture the other day. He'd getting it like cracked a kind of siren open.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, who the fuck poured that for you? Fill that will go off. In a pint pot as well.
Was it? Oh, you need to turn it a little bit. It's hard to see. Yeah, I can see now. I can see. Oh wow, it's a bad pour. Bad pour.
I was like, Dave, never come on our podcast with them sort of pours.
Well, we had the council work around yesterday doing a home visit, just like to check like an annual thing, like because it was the new housing officer. We haven't seen our housing officer in about 6 years, so this is a new one. So he came round, and I was at the shops at the time. And Christy messaged saying, "Oh, he's here." I was like, "Oh, right, fair enough." And I walked in.
She was in a panic.
No,
bog roll on the radiator.
I walked through the front door here, through this dining room door, and Christine and the lad was coming out of this door here, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he literally the first word was, "Get out." And I was like, "You get out of my house." It was my mate Greg. I didn't even know he worked for the council. Well, I knew he worked for the council, but I didn't know he was like a housing officer now. He went, "Nee fucking way, is this your house?" I went, "It is." He's like, I was like, I was looking at your wife thinking, I know her. I was looking at the kids and thinking, I know them. Where do I know them from? And he went, I've never fucking clicked, even reading out the names like Christina Robson. And he went, I never even clicked reading out the kids' names.
I knew her, and I was like, have I been in this house before?
So he come in, I was chatting with him, like, and he's such a nice lad. No, Greg. I was like, hey, Greg, you're Mrs. Applegarth, isn't she? I was like, I've got a mate called Applegarth. It's quite an unfamiliar surname. He's like, it is? It's like, has she got a brother? He went, I just won. By any chance of Phil? No, I think it's called Adam. I was like, oh, well, not the right guy then. I was like, fucking hell. Like, what a mad world that would have been.
It would have been mad, that, like.
Now, what the worst thing is, like, I looked at his profile when he left, and he was at a wedding at South Cozy Inn, like, something about the 12th or something of August. And I'm thinking, I'm sure I remember seeing a photo of Applegarth up there and all, like giving his mum away, and that was like the 14th. So it was like a couple of days later. I was like, wow, that's mad as fuck that.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
You are an absolute detective on there, aren't you?
I just remembered seeing obviously Applegarth's post giving his mum away, and that was at South Cozy, and then I seen Greg and thinking, is that the same day? I was like, nah, that can't be the same. Wasn't.
I'm not having Applegarth took his mom, gave her away in the
mini,
did he? In the mini.
Eh?
In the mini.
I think they must have been in a bigger car by the looks of it.
Applegarth couldn't handle a bigger car.
The mini's the right size for him.
Yeah, well, they're getting the tickets for the NFL, right? I'm good, I'm not gone. And we see Tom's got autism, right? Rob Owen, he's got the ticket off me, him and Burke's got the tickets off me. Mm-hmm. And he's like, lads, my autism kicked in. I've got the tickets for the Falcons Jets game the week before and all that. You fucking idiot, Tom. Why did we leave it to you again? He's like, I'm only joking, man. You're just not in the same section as us. Absolute getting belters off them. And he's like, I'm only fucking joking. I've got your tickets.
Class that, isn't it? Love it.
Right, let's have a go at this fucker. Cheers. I smell a bit better now.
It's got more of a smell than the glass. More of a smell than the glass. That's really smooth, that.
It is.
Really smooth.
Oh, that little bit of taste at the end.
Yeah, it's quite Oh,
It is sweet, isn't it?
it's really sweet. Like a marshmallow taste at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. I like it, me.
I think it's
I couldn't drink a lot of them.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it doesn't look well. The
How it tastes.
Yeah, it's weird. It's out to look at it and drink, but it's so smooth. And then so that aftertaste, it takes a while for it to drop, but it's not.
I like it, me.
Not too shabby. It's not amazing, but it's not right.
I wouldn't be able to drink loads of them.
You couldn't. You literally, your body wouldn't let you drink loads of them.
But I do like the taste of it. It's not my favourite because it's got lactose in. It's not my favourite. I prefer peaches and cream to it.
Pardon me. Yeah.
I actually think I prefer that one that we got from America that was green.
Oh, that man fucking took your eyes in that, didn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That one didn't look like I expected. What the hell? Jimmy Floyd's there drinking a cup of coffee on the side.
Fucking hell. That drink from America, it didn't look like it should have tasted. It didn't pour like it should have tasted, and it was a nice drink in the end. But
it was like it was getting a head on it that looked weird as well.
It was like the Hulk's piss, and it just kept rising. It was ridiculous. But
it was
nice drink in the end. Weirdly so nice drink.
No, that's it. But this one, I'm going to give it a 10 for the can. The pour that's going to be flat now. But I don't know if it was meant to stay with how sweet it is, how smooth
it is. Yeah, it's. I wouldn't expect it to be like, in regards to like smoothness wise, it's a bit like a Smith's, isn't it? Like it's like
what's it called? Like a bitter, is it? They call them bitters, like a Smith's, a Boddington's.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what type it's supposed to be, I think, I imagine. But it's not a bad drink. I'll take it the longer to drink.
Pour, I'll give it about an 8.
Yeah, my pour is awful, so I can't really give it much of a pour. Mine.
Taste, I'm going to give it a 8 as well.
Taste, I think I'm going to give it a 7, me.
So we're going 7.5, split it down the mids.
Mm-hmm.
Price, I think this was in line with the rest of them, about 4 or 5 quid. 5.5, I'll give it an 8 for that as well.
I'm going to give it a 7 again because...
Well, I don't know, the 7, it's a better percentage than the 2x2.
Yeah, it's actually 6. Oh, no, I'm looking at total in. 5.5.
I think it was cheaper than the 2x2, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't know what the price was, but I'll give it a 7.5. I'm not going to give it any higher. S40 was a Brew York, but from Port Indy. I need to message S43 as well, see if we can get any fucking promo codes from them. I think I did before actually. And I think they said at the minute there's no kicking about. But
let's have a quick look here.
Oh, that was a beautiful drink from S43. 100 minute hour. Nice drink that.
Yeah.
The Grumble Crumble as well, the Black Heaven one. Black Heaven and Rhubarb, a nice drink. Not as nice as 100 minute hour, but I remember that one as well. That one being a suck your face in, wasn't it?
Aye.
You being mango, nice drink. I think that's the nicest.
Tang Clan was $4.50 for 4.5. 5.5, sorry, and Snake Eyes was £5 for 4.7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give it, because I think the Snake Eyes is better than this one, but you get more pound for your punch and it's cheaper. So I'm going to put it in line with Snake Eyes as well.
Cool.
8.5 then. So I'll give that 8.5. I'm going to give this 8.5.
I'm going to stick with 7.5 because it's not amazingly good, but it's nice, but it's not bad. So I'm going to stick with 7.5. If we can split the difference, then it's a good score. Not too shabby. I'll check there as well. I did message S43 at the beginning of the year, and they said no, there's no for them at the minute.
But they've got one on at the moment for 25%, haven't they?
Yeah, bank holiday, but use code bank holiday. I think it is there. I think it was. I shared it early on. I think it was free delivery and something like 15% off or something.
Well, we'll get our beers from them this week or next week.
Well, they've got some really good beers that they've brought out as well, like looks wise mint. So 15% off and free shipping. Bank holiday code. Remember that, guys. It's valid till the 31st of August. So get in there where you can.
We have put it on our Instagram story. I was on a Facebook story.
I imagine it would be. I'll have a look. Oh, I didn't even know how to check Facebook stories. I'm so out of the loop when it comes to Facey. You know, I didn't know what's going on. Like, my mum was like, my mum was going, what did you see on Facebook? I'm like, I didn't get on it. Like, I never got on Facebook. Like, I must post once a month or something, twice a month from Facey. Oh shit! Like, I didn't really dean out. And every time I got on Facey when I'm checking something out for Beardbrothers or something, like, otherwise I'd never got on it. I'm like, I wouldn't believe I have a side hustle when it's nothing to do with Facey and it's not getting involved in it.
What the fuck's this hazy raver that the day? I do like the look of that one.
Is that like the Galaxy one, the purple can, is it? I can't see.
No.
Nah, mate, the bare pictures. Can't really see.
Well, basically, it's like a skeleton in like a rubber ring type thing in some water.
Mm-hmm.
Hazy River, it's called.
Ah, class. Oh, well, we'll get some beats from them for next week. Next week's the next 43 episode. Just an FYI. No, yes, it is, but it's next Saturday as well because, like I said, next Friday we're at Paul Smith.
We are indeed, yes.
Yeah, so next week's episode is an S43 episode. They just brought out the Drake edition, All Lawyers Made Us.
This is why we can't have good, nice things.
I think that can look mint, you know.
It's like this sort of lactose, like this one.
Is it? Oh well, we could do a comparison. Well, that's a double New England IPA. So
I was reading the ingredients.
Malt, oats, wheat, malted Brixton. Yeah. Well, we can give it a comparison because that's a pricey can. That's £7 a can. That one.
What percentage is it?
8. So it's a high percentage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit more as well. So it'd be interesting to see what the difference is between them. The Drake edition looks decent. Looks like we might have a few beers next week, boy.
Yeah, we might do, mightn't we?
Jesus. You know what? Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna be gonna have a good episode. Might be it's gonna be longer than what these ones have been. But yeah, next week's
I'll see if we can get Nath on.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking built a bar, hasn't he, in his house? It looks mint.
Could get us round his.
He lives in fucking Auckland, Yarmouth way, doesn't he?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Nath.
That's what I said. Why could you not fucking live closer?
We'll steal the names on
the couch.
We'll get a football in the morning.
I was like, why couldn't you not like live somewhere where we could like get a hotel room each or something on the need, and then go to a pub or something afterwards? Instead, you fucking live in a fucking where new hotels are out.
That's unbelievable.
Right. But we're getting Nate on. He says, I'll get the drinks. Normally do, mate, but now S43 has got a fucking special offer on. You're getting them from there, you motherfucker.
You get them what we get. We'll see, maybe ask a couple of the boys from Mountain Football, see if they want to come on.
Mm-hmm. Gareth might jump on.
Mm-hmm.
Gareth loves the fucking drink.
If he's not on night side, Gareth will jump on.
No, that's Gary.
Oh yeah, Gary. As soon as I said that, I knew that was Gary.
Gareth and Gary both love a drink.
I was Barris went live when he's on Facey for CCW the other day. Yesterday, the day before, I think it was. And he was chatting because after the one that they've got at Mixed Pub, they've got a Halloween show on Halloween itself, and it's at the Broadway. Oh no, it's not. No, my bad. It's at the Alexandra.
Oh yeah, cause got a big function room.
It's just, that's on Halloween. That one there, they've got an Alexandra. And the people that's got a ticket for this one here coming up, they can get the next ticket if they want for £5 for £5.
Yes, we'll get to that.
It seems like so. You went, you and your boys, Marty, on your £5 ticket now rather than a £10 ticket. You went, seemed like you bought like half a 10 for the show. When
How many of us have gone?
7.
It's me, yeah. Gary, Saf, Joel. Joe Marks, is it? Joe Marks?
Joe Marks and his wife, aye.
Aye.
And the boys out there. And then me and you getting in the ring at the interval, getting some promotions on there.
Aye, on the, what's it called?
On the mic.
Commentary.
Aye. Well, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm thinking maybe we can get a little bit of a thing going on. So like, maybe like the first 5 people to follow us on YouTube or the gram or something, we'll get them a beer in or something, like a pint in it or something.
Aye, at the event.
Aye, at the event, aye. So the first 5.
Oh, you have to stay on there forever.
Aye, me fucking leaving us because I'll be checking every week. And you're not getting another ticket of the wrestling.
I'm looking forward to it, like, to be honest.
I am. I've never seen, like, apart from seeing WWE at the arena, I've never seen, like, just like
an indie wrestling
like
event.
an indoor. Yeah, I've never seen a closed circuit wrestling group like before. So
be quite good, like.
I'll tell you what, I can't wait.
I hope you get power bombed off someone.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna frog splash somebody off the top rope, me and Brad for it.
Fucking, I'll tell you what, poor bastard underneath you on the frog splash, pizza splash.
I'm gonna do a backflip, a fat flip, as I call it.
Oh, we're gonna get some bait, and that was Saf and that beforehand, aren't we?
Well, Saf mentioned he hasn't said anything else about it yet, but
we'll make a little group chat for the people who's gone, and just ask them like if fancy coming to get, because it's in Merton, so we could get to see him. Really, couldn't we get a fucking bite right down?
Didn't Pete Lee?
Is it in Pete Lee? Is it?
Easton.
Well, fucking he's at Merton, the same thing, isn't it?
Well, it's about a 10-minute drive from Merton.
Well, still got to see him, wouldn't it? If fucking get some bit, or could get to Sunderland, really, couldn't we?
Yeah, and then just get well, half of them live through there, don't they? So half of them live there. So fucking Saf's house.
I think it'll be good. Like, Saf, get the grill on.
Getting the fucking back on all day. Event on the night time. I've no
idea how steaming when we get there.
No idea how we're getting home, but we'll get home.
Taxi.
Might have to crash at Michael's.
Fuck that.
Put your butt plug in.
Not put a pub plug in either. Fuck that. Steel duds.
Fucking chassis belts and everything.
Just get a taxi back from Seam. It's about what, 20 quid?
I don't know.
Tenner each.
It'll be alright. We'll sort it out. But cause I'm looking forward to me. Like I said, I've never been like an indie event like that. And
Cassim didn't want to come.
I know, especially with us being sold out now and all sold out.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. That's why when I messaged,
it's like 100 seater or something, isn't it?
100 tickets available. That's why I messaged Gareth the other day. Gary the other day to make sure he definitely wanted one because he only had like 11 tickets left when he went live on Face. He was like, "Oh, best make sure he still wanted one."
I'd be good getting them on. We'll have a little bit of a ding dong with what's he called, fucking
the establishment.
McGregor, aye. The elite establishment.
It did kind of piss us off though because we've had this plan for like about 6 weeks now that they were supposed to be on tonight, and then Bav said, I messaged him the other day saying, "I still on you and the boys on for Friday?" He was like, "Oh, I think they want to do now the week after or the week after the event," and I was like,
"Well, it might be better after thinking about it because we can review the event.
That's what Barry said. He was like, look, I think we're going to come on the week after because we can then have a chat about it. I was like, that's fair enough, but you could have actually like popped up a message.
Give us a bit of advance warning about it.
That's it. Like, rather than me messaging you like 2 days before, waiting just to confirm you're still coming on, saying no, actually, like, it doesn't give us any time to get a guest sorted on out.
Yeah, but I think it would have been nice to get them on before and after. Like, and them having a bit of a ding dong beforehand, you know what I mean? And then
promoted now.
Yeah, but they don't need to promote because it's sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just mean part of
that. Well, we didn't know it was going to be sold out at that point. But,
yeah,
did well. Like it's doing all right. Been getting some of the fighters have been getting like ultimatums from other wrestling companies that they work for or working with, and saying like if you can work with CCW, you're not welcome back here and stuff like that. I'm like, it's a bit fucking sneaky that like.
Why would I hate fucking people like that?
Yeah. Now what is it? It's jealousy and people don't want to see other people succeed. Like, like Bob started really well, like I said, from starting it through nothing and going from what it is to a year now, like unbelievable. So he did really well coming through everything that he's gone through, and like I said, he's good mate that obviously passed away and stuff like that. So it's just mad, but just people not wanting other people to succeed and get on.
Shithouses, that's what they are, mate.
It's horrible, isn't it? It's absolutely horrible. People trying to big time people, which is fucking an absolute horrible shit move.
It is. Cheltenham just had the slab goal offside.
The 1-0.
Yeah, let's have a quick look. See at it. It's still 1-0. Ball comes through. The original guy was up the one offside. Who sweated it into the box, but he was the original one offside. Circum. So still 1-0 Cheltenham. 6-2 gone, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, as I say, we've got a packed fucking couple of weeks, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. So we've got a good month. September's a good month.
It is.
Yeah.
The big man's party as well. We'll have to get the big man on the Friday, and his party's on the Saturday. Cheers, birthday special.
I'm just trying to think.
Because Barris will be on the week after. It's about the 17th or something.
10th, 7th. Yeah, 17th, and then she's on the Friday before.
The 24th, and then get him on the day, and then his birthday on the Saturday. Right?
Cool, we'll do that.
If he's free, we'll ask him if he's free.
Yeah. Well, I'd imagine he's a big man that's sorting all the stuff out. So.
No, but they might be going out for a meal or something on the Friday for his birthday, or something like that. We'll ask him if he wants to come on, though. We'll try and get Tiz or somebody on as well. A couple of people who's gone to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Be a good laugh. Ash, fucking Osama bin Laden.
Ash left just after the goal on Saturday. You know, like is he been playing? He played in the over 40s on a Saturday morning, and he was just knackered. He was like he looked didn't look very well. He went, I just feel dehydrated. He went, I feel shattered. I feel tired. I've got a headache. He went, I'm just kind of lads. I was like, well, like, oh, see you later. Max, will you get home all right tonight? So, well, you left just after the goal. He was done for, like, what he was.
Was Chiz all right on Saturday, was he?
Mm-hmm.
See Mike Clark?
No.
He sits with his missus, didn't he?
I don't know. Where's he sit?
Mike TV. I think he's in the East.
I have no idea. I might say that. I was talking like me, Ollie, and Sweaty went in. We sat in I stood in our seats first of all, and then when the match kicked off, we just moved our way. Just chat away.
Into the better seats.
With the crowd. Like that wifey was sitting next to you. Actually, my season ticket, the wifey and the husband, they never say hello to us, like ever. I said, like, I'll get in and I'll go, all right, and they're just blank us every time. Daft cunts.
The old boy I stand next to you. I'd have a good chat with him.
I think like it's the best thing about it. One of the best.
Has he been asking about us? Where's your mate with the beard?
No. One of the best things about football is you just chatting to the fucking strangers like about the footy.
Aye, it is.
But it's been like
bastard. Never liked him anyway. I always have a good little chat with him. And he guns with his son, didn't he? Who sits next to me?
I can't really say I paid much attention.
Oh, well, you probably did, but it's a Tuesday night game and I didn't go down to get a pint. I have like a bovril at my seat.
Aye.
I have a little chat with them, like,
They're better than
all right, people, they are.
They're better than a bottle.
I know, a bit of salt and pepper in it.
Yeah, obviously.
Give it a stir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
you remember in work, the bovril that we couldn't open.
That was ridiculously strong. Like
even the big man couldn't get it.
Big man couldn't get it, could he? No. I mean, to be honest, he's
water bags. That's why.
I did. I must have gone.
He didn't have his spinach that day.
Certainly got he could fucking fall us like a deck chair car and all, couldn't he?
Aye, definitely.
I think if it was anybody else, he probably would. But the fact that
that's it.
Now that we're just going to rip him in anyways. He's like,
it's when we're out that time and he goes, he's a fucking lucky I like you.
I know. You're thinking, you damn fucking
unbelievable, Jeff. 1-1. I did not. I think it was a foul leading up this anyway. Let's have a look at it. From what I think I saw the first time. So the ball gets whipped in from the right and there's a bit of a commotion in the middle and it gets through and then guy at the back post, bullet header off the bar and in. Here's a replay. Right. So winger gets it fucking. The centre half has been terrible there. Whips it in. I don't know. Oh, he's not complaining. He's shouting at the fucking centre half for being shit. We went dragged out to the wing, crossed in. There was a guy in the centre he completely whiffed it like. I mean, the guy in the centre goes for it and like brushes his nose and he completely misses it. He just has to pick it out. And then the guy behind him headers it off the bar into the bottom, 1-1. And it's a bit against the run of play as well, to be honest. Cheltenham's been on top. Back to you, Jeff.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
But the big man, when we're winding him up, look, I like you too. It's fucking damn straight we are because he could hurt us, I reckon. Like,
just pop his fucking little muscle.
Yeah. Like I said, like the best story I think we've probably said before many times now is when he was coming out with the 2-2 pinters and we scored. England scored at the fucking fan zone. Everybody's been like,
about half a pint left.
He had 2-2 pinters. He was like, I'm not dealing. He went, fucking go on there, whatever.
I remember I turned round and he's like, and like people looking at him, he's like, like the people were just flying out. He's like, oh lads, where did you get your beers from? And we had the bag.
In my bag, and he was like, let's get one then. I'll get them in the next one. I'm like, pack as many as you want. That's fine. Class, man.
You get the next ones in though, Kyle.
He did though, didn't he? He took one out the bag, got the beers in from the bar.
I think we won 6-1 that game, didn't we?
Tunisia.
Aye, I think it was Tunisia.
The game was like boring because we expected to win it, but just the crack, the banter was mint, like in the fan zone was fantastic.
Isn't that the one where we saw our deck? It was a Saturday or Sunday, wasn't it?
Aye.
Our down got sent home.
Obviously.
Because he was steaming. Because we ended up around the Port Call area with Tiz and that, didn't we?
Uh-huh.
And our deck and stuff. It was good day, that.
Mint man, absolute class. I love it, man. I love it like that. I wonder what it's like going to be for the World Cup next year.
It's in the winter, innit?
Aye, December.
Bollocks. Watching in the fucking house.
Imagine watching a game in the snow lashing you in the boat race.
In the fan zone.
was that fucking what do you call it?
Mate, wouldn't bother us. We'll be in League One still, so our match will be gone ahead as normal.
We'll still be in
the stadium.
We'll be in the shorts and sliders in the stadium, then rocking out and watching the match at 5 o'clock. Absolutely bossing it.
Mate, I remember one game, right? It was like in the December, January time. Our Dave was up. I think he got Tiz's ticket.
Mm-hmm. And
there was me, Dave, Daz, Dobbsy, Darryl Starr, and Tony Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And Chiz. And I'll tell you what, we went down and we got a pint at half time. Mate, the wind was howling through. And you know what I mean? I only ever wear a hoodie, didn't I? In the winter even. Mate, it's the coldest I've ever seen. There he's a little brolly. Are you going to get your hair cut?
No.
A little gap in the middle.
What do you want?
He's a nebby little bastard, isn't he?
So is it done?
Does it sound like we're done?
Well, I even set a timer for an hour and 30 minutes start.
Why?
Because you said you would be done in an hour and 30 minutes.
Look, we have
He
no,
wants to go on Fortnite, doesn't he?
we have no time. He wants us to sort his Xbox out.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Microsoft.
It's logged in. I don't know how to do it.
You
Well,
know,
I'm finished, mate.
I've got half a pint. We're fine.
So can you set it on?
I'll set up in a bit. Give it another 20
10
minutes.
minutes. 10, 20 minutes.
Set a timer.
All right, set a timer. Give me some
Hey, Ollie, show us your muscles.
flex for them. Flex for the camisoles. Show us. Show us your,
Is it recording?
yeah, show us your guns. Go on. If you had a six-pack, you'd show us.
Yeah. Can you not remember when you tried to lift the weights up, mate?
Go on, I'll show us the guns. Go on, flex.
I can't.
Go on.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Why?
All right. Good chat, Oz. Good chat.
I can't believe when he tried to lift the weights up, mate.
I
Fucking 35 kilograms on the bar. If you just get it out the slot, I'll be all right.
That's 35 kilos.
Easy, 35 kilos just for me fucking bicep curls, isn't it?
Curls that way, but too much complicated to read that message, but curling's all right.
The things I hate is when the triceps, you lie on the bench, right, and you put the bar up and you lower it to your nose.
We call
Oh man, I'm always fucking terrified to keep me face in.
yeah, we call them skull crushers. That's what we call them.
That's what they're called.
Skull crushers for a reason. It's like,
Aye.
oh no. I fucking knocked the weight down about fucking 5 kilos when I'm doing crushers. I'm not having any of that, me.
Didn't knock the weights down, but when me and Dave used him, oh, is that out, Dave? Get your hands there just in case.
Wow, dangerous,
Spotters.
Absolutely dangerous. I hate skull crushers, me.
Oh, yeah. Triceps your biggest muscle in your arm as well, you know.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous.
Everyone guns for the biceps to get the glamour muscles up, didn't they? Oh, obviously, all
I think to be honest, the best muscle in your arm is like you said, your triceps and coming off your shoulders, because when this muscle is popping, your arms look massive to start with. No matter how little noodle arms you've got, if you've got big shoulder muscles, you look like you've got massive arms.
I was playing the show. It's a baseball game, right? And I created my character, and like it was my first game, and I didn't realize that I created him, and he was like an absolute buff motherfucker. I was like, got to fucking change his fucking shoulders were out. He was like walking to the mound.
Niche neck.
I was like, I went right. I need to change this.
Unfortunately, at the minute, I can't do any shoulder muscles, shoulder workouts.
Corner to Cheltenham. It was a bit weird that because the ball came out, the defender tried to control it, fucking miscontrol it, and the Cheltenham player, like he could have taken on control. He might have been through on goal, might have been a bit of angle, but he just let it roll out the play for a corner.
What is that?
No, I want the centre half was just slapped him on the arse and said, "Oh, yeah, mate."
Isn't that worse when you're watching a player watching out for like a goal kick? I mean, like a corner, and everybody in the world can see like it's gonna be for a goal kick, and they're going, "I'm getting a corner, I'm getting a corner," and they're like, "What you doing?" And then again for like a goal kick, and then he looks surprised. Ooh.
Guy who scored in the first half just clipped the bar. Oh, he's wearing pink boots and all. Like salmon colour. Keeper, actually, that was a good save. I think the keeper saved that. It's a goal kick. 1-1, Jeff. 74 gone, 1-1.
We still need to make it happen, so we still need to do a Saturday
Ah, that would be mint.
We'll just have to do it when like Sunderland's away, so we're not all at the game. Aye.
Fucking hell. I should listen to this. I'm almost 28 and still can't fall asleep with my leg out of the blanket in case a demon in my bed grabs me. I can't be the only one. No, you are the only one. If you're 28 and you think a demon lives under your bed, you fucking share a fucking bed with Wayne. That's fucking. I'd rather be out the blanket.
Who's that?
Just a lass I know. I'd rather be out the blanket and fucking sleep with your husband. Right. We need to wrap this up, boyo, because I've got me beer.
I'm dying for pissing now, to be honest. But I've just seen Man United squad in depth, right, and it's pretty decent, to be honest. So goalies, you've got De Gea, Henderson, Heaton, right back, Wan-Bissaka, Dillert, Williams, Vivan, Lindelof, Jones, Maguire, Bailey, Shaw and Tielemans. Midfield, Pogba, Fred, Van Beek, Matic and McTominay, Cams, Fernandez, Lingard, Mata, right wing or right forward, Sancho, Greenwood, Ahmad, don't know who that is. Centre forward, Ronaldo, Cavani, Martial, left wing, Rashford and James. On paper,
Martial be away, like.
Nah, because Cavani's not going to be around for long, and I think he'll stick it out. Because he'll still be on the bench.
I don't know. I think it might be away, to be honest. I think Man United try to recoup some money from him. I don't fucking rate him anyway.
I'm not his biggest fan, but I think he'll stick about. So, Cavani's only got like a season left.
If PSG got in 50 million bid from Martial, he's gone.
Why would PSG get in from when they've got? Unless Mbappe against the Madrid.
But Mbappe is in his last year of his contract. He's refusing to sign a new one. So I didn't see him sticking around PSG.
We'll see what happens. It's a funny old game as football. It's a funny old game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm dying for pissing off. Well, we've wrapped this up, so I need a wee. I'm dying. I am dying thinking about it even more. Well, next week, guys, hopefully we'll be have a little promo code for you. This week we haven't, but might get a sponsor coming through. I don't know. We'll put about that. I also messaged a company today called Men Can Be Sad To or Boys Can Be Sad To or something like that. They do like clothing range and stuff like that, and told they were like mental health and stuff. And I'm thinking, be not a bad little get up to discuss more as well. See if we can get out from them, but see what comes of that. We can only but ask. Like I said, we're only at the end of the day, we're only promoting other people's businesses and seeing if we can make either awareness for the causes, whatever there is, or maybe bring us revenue. But well, like I said, we'll help anybody where we can. I mean, these are a well-established company as well, so it's not like the small timers, but if we can spread the word and stuff as well.
That's it.
Always good to look out for each other. But cool. No doubt.
Nice.
I'm gonna wrap this up, gonna sort out for the balls, and then might as well jump online.
I'll message the boys.
The boys, you only gonna message Cass. Daz is out.
He might be in by now.
Daz are not being by now.
Daz.
It's also not letting him in by now. So
I'll message him anyway.
Message your best mate, ask if he wants to come online now. Or maybe 20
I tell you what, man, the fucking absolute jealousy running through your veins.
So message your boy and see what's going on.
Just message him FIFA teabag.
I've just seen it come through as well.
Bagwell.
For some reason, Stephen, my phone has obviously his first name. I don't want to see his first name on there, but it's like something hopper, and I'm thinking, why has he got double hopper on there? Don't know why. So I was like, I can't be asked to change it.
See, like you do you have like people as their full names in your phone?
Only the people when I've got duplicate names for, like, if I have like two
Pretty sure you haven't got two Darrens in
I
your phone.
I've got a few mates called Darren. But if I've got, like, argument's sake, two Stevens, I'll put you as Big Dog, and then I'll just have the other geezer as Steve.
Well, mine I've got fucking Andrew down the street, Back Freckle, Bagwell, Boy Band Paul, Bunny, Cass, Chunks Chambers, Mike TV,
I'm glad you got
Davey
me.
Boy, Frenchie.
Cheers.
We're going to try and guess these. Phil Mitchell.
Some ball little dumpling.
Do
I know him?
He's not a dumpling. Yeah, you know him.
Paul.
Nah, our Paul's not bald.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Lee Redford. And Grant. Grant Mitchell.
His brother.
Steve Watson.
Yeah.
Alex's brother.
Aye.
Little Big Graham.
The geezer that pulled his hamstrings trying to chase afterwards.
He was, that's it. Aye.
Mug.
Where is it? The fat lad.
Don't know. Don't know who that is.
The old Dolores.
Wait there, just to confirm an FYI, the fat lad is me. Just for you out there. The Doris is your mom.
Eda Ball.
You're Paul.
What would I tell you, man? Just nicknames all over my phone. Bagwell.
I think you're happy fuck, but then when somebody would message and I'm thinking, like, who the fuck are these? After like a couple of years, I have no idea who they are. So, like, right,
mate, if I haven't messaged you or you message me in like a month, you're out my phone. Clearly, we haven't got time for each other, so see you later, mate.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, these podcasts will still run because you and your best mate Cass, I'll be not getting any messages.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Hey, my best mate Cass having a barbecue tomorrow. We new barbecue. We're going out to get the meat in the morning.
Well, I was going to invite you, Marty, because you've been a bit of a fucking arsehole about it. You're fucking dead. Gone, done.
Well,
nada.
Good job I'm glad I'm didn't want to get that barbecue in anyways.
Well, we're having until 5, you dickhead.
I mean, it sounds like a good idea, to be honest. Like,
you're out, Marty. You know what I mean? You give it to Barry McGuigan, give it to Biggin. You're going to get a fucking St. Peter's all the way to South Filton.
That's it. Pete, see you, we home. Nah, that's but yeah, let's wrap this up then because I need a piss and I need to sort that out for alls. So, another not so long podcast, couple of hours still, decent length of the pod. What's happening there, Jeff? I can see something. You're looking at something.
Nah, fucking. I think my Alexa's lost internet.
Looks like, oh, this I've had enough.
I've got an orange bar running across the middle of it. Doesn't look good. Your Fire TV is unable to connect our servers. Please try again. Prompts piss. Please restart your device by going to settings. My Fire TV restart.
All right, let's definitely give up the ghost that.
Cool. Better not have. It's a fucking cube.
The cubes.
The class.
What did I tell you? The council obviously changed my boiler the other day after like a year and a half of needing a new boiler. They finally fucking changed it. They pulled the old fireplace out and also we had a massive hole in the chimney breast. They eventually came on and bricked in, plastered that up yesterday or a couple of days ago. So now
need to paint it. Now you need to paint it.
They need new wallpaper down there. It just looks like it looks mad as how it looks. Wait, so they give us some decorating vouchers and all, like 300 quid worth of decorating vouchers.
Fucking big eyes, fucking like cha-ching.
They can only be spent in Wilco's, but I'm thinking that'll do. Can I think we need in there?
Mate, is it just vouchers for Wilco's or just say a decorating voucher?
Not just vouchers for Wilco's, anything.
Mate, you can get wallpaper in Wilco's, fucking 20 quid job. Fucking then you go fuck yourself 280 quid's worth of bill.
So getting fucking
Christmas.
Getting Christmas presents from Wilco's.
Exactly.
Where the Wilco's.
Well, you always wanted that squirty gun, didn't you?
That's it. That super soap was mine now. So
sorry, that mate.
Not too shabby, is it? I mean,
No.
you can say, I know this wood flooring's not cheap, so yeah, here's some vouchers to help towards the wood flooring and the wallpapers, because obviously they've ripped about 6 wood flooring laminates up where the chimney dress was and it came out. Little bitch.
In the stack, lads.
I hate when he does that, send us the photos if we didn't believe him. Does it all the time.
Taxi duty, like.
Is he on taxis? Surely not. But anyway, so I give us some money for the vouchers for the wood flooring and the wallpapers and stuff. But little did you know, I've already got a pack of wood flooring here just to replace that one already ripped up.
There you go, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know nothing.
He knows nothing. Good job we never looked on the mug.
Different shade, mate.
It will be now, be sun damage now.
Aye, probably.
Just after.
I hope it slides flat. Is it lay flat?
Aye, obviously.
Because it bends in, doesn't it? If you've stuck it up on the.
Aye, lay flat.
I am driving, yes. You it. Called it.
Daz, man. Daz, what you doing? All right, Daz, calm down. Be cool. What a whopper.
It deserves this picture I'm going to put in.
Of me?
Obviously not. Yeah. I've got Marty's here and Christina.
No, yeah, I mean, that's a lie because you've got one of me on the toilet bowl.
I think I've deleted that one, actually.
That'd be good.
I've just gone past America. Oh, no, it's still there. Oh, no, I've also got that whopper of you and all.
Which one?
When you haven't got a beard, you look like a right wrong'un.
Oh, I look like an absolute 12-year-old kid without a beard. I want to talk to Greg, my mate, who come from the council, because he's got a bald head and a bit of a beard. He went, because it seems like, do you not just want to get him to shave his hair, just like to pick it like Addy? He was like, well, she was like, not too fussed, to be honest. But I love that. Gay.
Gimp.
If I never replied with, you fucking bastard.
Oh, he's not drunk, is he?
That's it. Dad's body shaming, isn't it? But yeah, I've enjoyed these beers. I think if I was to rank them, I would definitely go Snake Eyes, Tang Clan, and Ripple Twister. They will be my 3. But obviously, you've only did the Snake Eyes and the Tang Clan. So how would you put them in order?
I will go Snake Eyes, Ripple, Twister, and then Tang as well.
So we'll be in agreement.
And there you go, on that bombshell.
That is a bombshell. Yeah. So guys, before obviously we do drop off, we do just want to obviously have a little cheeky plug as we always do. I should say. Obviously, if you're watching this, then please do drop us a like and a subscribe on our YouTube. We'll still, like I said, we are still in that competition. I know we don't post much about it, but we mention it every week. We are in that competition for the first 100 subs on YouTube. It's free. You don't have to pay a penny and you can win some good gear, beers, snacks, merch, absolutely whoppers. We have got a few new t-shirts lined up as well. So we could get you one of them. You never know. If you're watching this, obviously, or listening to this, we are available to download on Android, not Android, fuck Android, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, every major platform bar Amazon, bar Android. They just, for some reason, they do not like us. So they're dead to us. They've never liked us. They don't want us to make it. Haters gonna hate. Fuck Android. But yeah, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all major platform downloads as well. Please do drop us a like, a download, a comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want to be on these. If you do want to jump on them, as we've always said, you don't have to come and show your boat race. We will just use your audio version for the uploads. these were some good beers tonight. Follow on from last week. And next week's beers, we've already said we've got S43. So we are looking forward to them. We'll have a few beers from them.
What are you laughing at?
At least when I'm even looking, you little snake. So we found Steve's new can because it's him. He's there. We call him Stevie Snake Eyes from now on. That's it.
Marty, how you dare? You are known as a snake.
Steve. Oh, I've actually got something to tell you once we get off there because I didn't want work to hear, so I've got something to tell you off there just in case.
Says didn't want work to hear. They'll drag us in. What did he say? I can neither deny or confirm.
We went full boil.
I'm pleading the fifth.
I might tell you after this, but yeah, so it's been a good episode, a couple hours long. Next week we'll be back to full strength because we've got a few beers. We'll have a few beers, a couple of guests on hopefully, and be a great episode next week as well. So, Big Dog, anything from your side?
No, nothing from me.
No, cool. Well, as it's time to wrap it up, then it's time to say goodbye. While we're in here, this has been a great episode tonight, guys. We are the Broskis.
These are the Brewskis.
Yes, they are. And we are off skis.
We're off skis.
So long, guys. Have a lovely weekend.
Peace out.
Be safe.